press start recording, so people who are not able to attend can also see our training session. Welcome everybody. I'm very pleased that you were willing to test the software and to use it for your business. I can tell I'm very excited to present you this because I was looking this for about 3 years, and last December I decided to create this software because I do believe so much that it works to find new clients. And why do I believe that is it is much easier to market to businesses who are already spending money than businesses who just starting or only have a Google Places listing, or or are small and don't run Google AdWords. And businesses who run Google AdWords, they know internet is important, they have the servers in place, and they are looking for new clients and they are willing to pay for it. And if you have something to offer to them what will help the business, it's very easy to convert them. So basically, what we're going to do tonight is install the software. We set up our first campaign, let it search for results, and then I will show you how to market those businesses. So first I'm going to explain you how the software globally works, and then we're going to implement certain things. 1 second please. Let me change screens. Okay. Are you still with me? I think I lost some connection. No sound. Are you speaking? Do you still hear me? I was wondering if I lost you guys. Good evening from where I am in Dallas. Can see but no hear. No, yes, I do now. Okay. I almost got a heart attack. Okay, so let me go to a Google screen, and now you see 1 second. Let me show a standard Google search screen, and let's say we are I don't need to be logged in. Let's say we are in can somebody name a niche where they are in, so we can do some hi Rich, how are you? So painter. Okay, so painter, and let's use Boca Raton because that's where I live as city. Okay, so what the software does is you define those keywords where the software is looking for. Like basically this is your niche. It scrapes the website URL of the AdWords ads, and there are about 10 ads on the first page, and it also looks at the second page. Okay, I don't know where I see your ad here. So sometimes are 2 pages. So it scrapes all those URLs, and what it does then, once they have the once the software has the website, they go to have the URL, they go to the website, and then it searches for the email, and the program is pretty advanced to find it. This is pretty easy, he wants to get connected, but sometimes it is more hidden. So it scrapes the URL, then it finds the email on the website. The next step is it looks for if they have social presence on the website, if they have a Facebook account, if they have a Twitter and a LinkedIn account. So it checks if they are doing on social media. The third thing on the web, what you check, if there's a mobile version of the website. So if you want to market to those businesses which only have a desktop version but a mobile version, the program will check if the website has a mobile version. Then it goes to Google Places and Google Plus to find the address information belonging to that business. And then the next thing is it scrapes the reviews. So what you want to do is you want to find some bad reviews, email the business, and you want to offer your reputation marketing. So that's in a nutshell what the software all do in a couple of clicks. And how does this sound to you? What do you think about those features and those benefits? Rich said looks great. Terry likes it. That's Susan. It's one is a time saver, which you probably can do it that fast. That is true. It is also like how you should market. It is a method, and this method will work because you are fishing at the pool where the fishes are. So a lot of software are around. They go to Google Places or SEO, and they don't have a big marketing budget. So you want to approach businesses which do have a marketing budget, which are established, and which you can offer a service which can help them. And they always in for help getting more customers because their service is in place. So that is if you do SEO, I forgot one feature. It will compare the keyword ranking. So if they list with this keyword on the top, it also will see if they rank natural SEO on the first and the second page. And if they don't, they have a marketing budget for that keyword to rank in AdWords, but they probably also want to rank in natural SEO. Okay, so this is basically how the software works. So in this chat box you should find how to download the software and to install the software. So it's 1 minute work to do that. So let's make sure everybody can install the software which have a Windows computer now. So you want to click on this link. Does everybody see this in the chat box, the link? And when you click on it, then you want to download Lead Jack. Yeah, I understand. If you have a Mac, you can't run it. Mac can run it on Parallels. Oh, okay. So you can Parallels. Okay. I'm not so good in that. Are you doing it now, Rich, or not? Or Rich say I run it on Parallels. Okay, Rich has a PC, but you can run it on Parallels. So does that answer your users a problem? So to run it on a Mac? If not, probably Rich can help you out. Sounds like Rich has some computer experience with Macs and PC. So please use also the Facebook group to report problems, to ask questions, objections, successes. Okay, on the iPad you probably can't run it, that's right. So Wolf, you guys has a Windows computer and have not installed yet. So everybody has a Windows computer and installed yet, okay? Okay, Rach has installed. Can you drop if you have installing now, okay? Sherry is installing now. Installed, Terry. Have somebody else installed the software or is installing? I see only that 3 people have installed. That's not too much. So please do, because without software it doesn't make sense. So you download the software, you install it, and once you have installed it, the first thing you're going to do, let me go to the software now. First thing you're going to do, you go to settings, okay? And then you will see that there's an update available for you. You want to install the update too. And it depends on your virus scanner if it is going smoothly. If it not, you need to pause the virus scanners, which I have to do on my computer, but I don't know how good your virus scanner is. So the next step is you install the virus scanner, and then the update, and then you fill out the user data. So that is you need for installing a license, you need to use the same email address as you sent the support ticket. That is your license email license. Then you fill out your user data, your first and last name. And I was testing something else. So your email. So this will get used to put on the reports later on. So, and you can upload even your logo. Okay, then on the next step, what I like, you can switch those around. You see those tabs, it's very flexible. I like the order: campaigns, company, search, and email. So if you can move those around, I think the order is logical in that way. Then under campaigns, you see that you can click on it. You can click and hold in the left key and move them around. But I like campaigns, company, search, and emails. So the next step is you create a campaign, and within that campaign you can market a certain niche. So you create a campaign, and we agreed on painter, and then you add a keyword painter, and you can add a location which will be used for the browser settings. So add that location. Now you can fill out a lot of keywords and a couple of locations. So I stick with one, otherwise it would take the whole night to run it, and I press save. So now you see painter as a new campaign. The next step, I want to get results. So I select the campaign which I just created, and I press search. And what the software is now doing on the background, and I probably is a little bit slow because it also runs GoToWebinar, it finds all those AdWords URLs, okay? And then it determines a little bit, it goes up to maximum 100, which pages it serves for the email. If it also checks if the site is mobile, and it select if it is social presence. It goes to Google Places and Google Plus for the address, and it also gets the reviews, and it tracks the ranking in a natural search. So those are the things it all does on the background. And while it is doing that, you can click on everything else, okay? So you can run it on the background. It doesn't matter. It's all independent. This is so if you have installed your software, you can go to campaigns, create a new campaign, I don't need that, but I can modify it and then enter here the keyword, add it to the top, add the location, press save, and go to search. Go to search, and you select that campaign, and you press search. Get everybody this step, how to get the data into the software. So now we are able to create a campaign, enter the keyword and the location, and get the information. And once it is ready, you see only green boxes. So you see there are about half of the URLs they have emails. Not all of them, but most of them they have. And I will show you how to get those others. There's a trick for that, but we don't want to automate it. So you see, if it has an email, it will find it. The software is very good. So, for example, this software, scottblue.com, doesn't have an email address. You can, if you want, you can select a company, Painter, and you go to Scott Blue and press OK, and there is no, I don't know which company it is, but it has no email address. But there's a button, let's see where there's a button. Oh, you see that Whois button? So now it goes to Whois to see if that email address list is over there. Unable to retrieve Whois. So even the Whois doesn't allow you to get the email address. So that's possible. We cannot automate that, the Whois, because it's not allowed to do that automation, but you can do manually. So now we have all those email addresses with the keyword Painter in Boca Raton. Then we go to campaigns, and we have those same results. Company has the URL, the business name, the email, and for some business has more emails. It will show which position that keyword is listed in the natural search. It will show if they have a Facebook account. It will show if they have a Twitter account, if they have a LinkedIn and a Google+. If the program find reviews, and we're going to look also on another way to get reviews, and if they have a mobile version. So no, yes, no, yes. So this is a summary of all the information for one keyword which you now have opportunity to market. So does everybody get this step? So we set up the campaign, we did a search, and we have this overview. And now starts the marketing on our end. So I already said I got it. Everybody else got it? To how to acquire the information and get them in the overview. Okay, so most of you guys responded and got it. So there are some filters here on the right hand side, and please type in your chat box which kind of service you want to offer. And let's say you want to, for example, social media, or you want to offer mobile websites, or you want to offer reputation marketing. Tell me what is your niche, what you want to market. SEO, mobile. I want to offer lead gen to the, okay. Video marketing, pay per call. Okay. So let's start with mobile, and then we go to SEO, and then we speak about the others. You see here on the right bottom, mobile filter. Does everybody see that? If you click on that, you can say yes or no. Okay, and I of course I select no. So now for my results I have all the companies who do not have a mobile website with the keyword painter Boca Raton. Does everybody see that? So now I have a targeted group of business which I can send an email. Okay, that is how simple it is. Now if you go to modify campaign, you can target some emails, okay, and those emails which are prepared are here on the right hand side, and where you prepare those emails, you go to emails, and now I create one, and let's say I call them mobile, and so I'm not a good copywriter, so that is why I left it to you, but probably your website is not readable. Your website has a problem. Okay. Hello and company first name. Hello, company first name. I found your website and think we can both benefit from a business agreement. If you're in, please send me a reply. So this is just, I found your website and both and it is missing essential information. More than 50% of your web of customers looking for your service doing that on a mobile device. I can fix that. I can fix that for you. Best regards. So something like that, okay? And with those tokens you can have a personal email. So then you press OK, and you see now that mobile email is created. So now you go back to campaigns, you go to modify, and you see that email template here. You're going to insert that, and there's a number 1, and that is number 0, and that means when you send out that email, it goes directly. But this is also like an autoresponder. So now you go to email, and then you create another one. So mobile 2, and you're wasting your 50% on your clicks of your Google AdWords clicks. Okay, so you got the point, okay? I'm not going to finish the email, but then you go to campaigns, you go to modify, and now you see mobile 2. Okay, I didn't save it probably. Mobile 2. And I want to send it after. I can change the day. I want to, if they haven't responded, I want that they respond after 3 days. Okay. Now I press save, and now I can say I want to send it to the company, and I also wanted to send to the user. So in the settings you have a license email, and you can also send to yourself and to the company. So you have always improved what you send. Okay. Now there is a filter. You can send it to all email addresses, or you can handpick them, or you let the program select the most logical one, what we think is the most logical one, what show how to select. So now it shows which email we think is the most logical. And now if we start campaign, it will send an email to those companies. Okay, let me do that. Start campaign. 7 emails are added to the list. Okay, so now 7 emails are getting sent to those companies. I don't know what the response will be, because I only sent email 1, and in 3 days email number 2 will get sent. So got everybody this step. So how to create an email, how to add them to the company, to the campaign, and how to send those emails. Yes, so it's very logic. So the art is a little bit to define those emails, and I will provide in time some very good emails. I will have all the professional copywriters write them, but I think you guys are all quite experienced to come up with something for yourself. So that is for mobile, how you want to target business for a mobile website. So let's uncheck mobile. Oh, one second, one thing more. There's something like emails dashboard, and you can see which emails are sent. So you can see what you have sent in the past. And you see the date today, and you can keep track on it. So let's pick another one. Cheryl is looking for, can we export the screen? Yes, we this screen, actually I don't know, but if you go to this screen you can. Is that you answer your question? So you can CSV and XML. So for example, if you have another software product which might be better to send an email for the mobile website, which compares, for example, the existing and the new one. There are all kind of things around. You can export those emails and import to the software program. Or if you do not email campaign, but you let's see, campaigns. If you don't do email campaign, but you do also mailing, you can also export the mailing address and send them a postcard, something like that. So that's all also possible with that information. Does that answer your question, Susan? So let's assume you are in social marketing and you want to offer them Facebook. So let's put the mobile filter up none, and then you can select social filter if they don't have Facebook, for example. So now you see in the screen the companies who don't likely have a Facebook account, and you can target them to offer them with social marketing. Is that and you go to the same process. Shell, does that answer your question? Or you want to see the whole process again that I define in email and send them an email? Okay. So so you can do it with Facebook, with Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. What I saw in the quick, there are not reviews, but there's also a little bit, we're updating the software a little bit that we get more reviews, because the software is now looking not on all places, but you need to look at several places to get those reviews, and that will be the next update, and you will get more reviews. And let's assume they had reviews. You can filter them on the level, on the worst review. Let's say they had poor to fair, and you had a couple of businesses with a bad review on it. Then you go to emails, templates, you create a template, and you call that review 1. Hello, business name, company first name. I know, something like that. You spend a lot of money on Google advertising, but are you aware that before a customer makes a buying decision, it checks out your reviews? I came across this one, and then you bad review. You see, now that bad review will get inserted in the email. So you're not only saying that they had a bad review, but also showing what the review was. Then you end something like, I can fix that for you. You. Let's talk. So something like that, you know. Then you say, stop wasting money, or something like that. Then you go to campaign, you modify the campaign, you go to the review, you save it, you have those business selected who have a bad review, and you start campaign. So that is same principle. You filter those business and you send a targeted email to them. Makes that sense? Frank, is this clear for you? Okay, Rick likes it. Thank you. So I'm so convinced that this will generate so much, that you will get so much new clients to approach this on those simple things, because most businesses they don't know that they have a bad review. So we covered the social filter, we covered the mobile website, we covered the reviews. There's one more thing. Let's I don't know why. So there's one more thing, and you can filter on keywords. So if you offer SEO services, you can say, let's say, not ranking. So they spend money on Google AdWords, but they are not ranking on the first 2 pages, for the first page and the second page. And if you're not ranked for that keyword on the first 2 pages, you get 0 result of it. So now you can say, you know, I know that keyword, you can and put that keyword in the email, is making you money, and you pay Google a fair amount. But do you know that you don't rank in the first 2 pages, and you can speak about that. So now you can also offer your SEO services. Does that make sense? So those are the steps. It's what you can do now with the software. So it all starts very simple. Let's say it all starts very simple with one keyword and a city, and you can add more keywords so you get more results. Then you go to search, and the program is will do in the background gather all that information. In the company tab, you can go for each company, and sometimes you can get the email on the who is, or you can call the company and add that information. Then you start the campaigns, and depending on what your niche is, you're going to target them. And what I like from this software is it is an autoresponder. So you can define a couple of emails for that business. And once you get a response, you just pause for that business the responder. In the email, you have something like a settings. You can set up your own mail server. That's right, Rob. So let me go back to that. Because that is the basic. I want to go back there one more time in it. There's a lot of software around which scrapes information from Google Places and SEO or business directories. Those companies typically don't have a big marketing budget. Business who are spending money on Google AdWords, they have. And if you have luck, they spend more than $10,000 a month, so they know it works. And if you have something what you see what they can improve, they are much more willing to speak with you, and then you have a foot in the door to offer either Google AdWords, mobile website. You saw how many business don't have still a mobile website, and you can ask easily $500 for it. And you have a mobile website builder, it takes you less than an hour. So for example, if we took Painter Boca Raton, you see those now, okay, my server's in the place. I'm able to spend money on internet to get more customers. Those, they might not have a marketing budget, okay, and the Yellow Pages, and those companies, they are just business directories. So we target those businesses, and then we go to the website to find their email address and all other specifics which we can target with the software. Does that make sense, Rob? How the software ID works? It is a certain method, and that method will ensure you will get more clients. Of course, you need to be, if you offer mobile website, you need to have your mobile website builder in place, so it doesn't take your time, or somebody who's doing that for you. But the principle is easy. Is this clear to everybody? Okay, good. I see a lot of yes. Thanks. So, let me go back to the software. So, in the settings, you can set up your own mail server, and those have some pre-defined settings. I'm not sure if everyone worked, because I had an example last week with GoDaddy and didn't work, and GoDaddy is very strict. But Gmail works and Bluehost work and Amazon and Yahoo works. So if you have a problem, I can work with you, but sometimes it might not work. Most do work. And then you can send an email from your own hoster, and if they reply to that email, you get that email back to your own account. So you can continue to communicate with that business via email. Does that make sense? Okay. So, who does from your guys have already a niche in mind which you want to target? Can you, if you don't want that I call the niche, that's fine. But if I would like that you going to start using the software tomorrow and get some results. Correct. There's a daily limit. It depends on the server you use. I think it's about between the 100 and the 500. But if you send 100 emails per day, you should have, that's my opinion, you should get 10 responses back. And from those 10, you might able to convert 2, so you get 2 customers per day. So that's 60 customers end of the month. So I think with 60 customers, you should have enough business. So you will get better over time, how to target, how to phrase your email, which niche works. So if you have a certain service which converts, you can go to other cities, target with the same keyword. It's all scalable. And once you have, let's say, 50 customers, you don't need your software anymore, because your reputation is built and you get word of mouth. That's how it works. Or you need to expand your staff. So can you guys type in your niche, so I know a little bit what you go after it and how you're going to use the software? I see roofing, I see a realtor. I saw law firms, yeah. I know, those are high tickets, law firm. General contractors, home repair. So I see 4 niches. Did somebody else say painter, or was that just an example for the software? Reputation management, chiropractic, painter, yes. I personally think that reputation management will do very good. That's what I think. And it's almost niche independent, and it's a good foot in the door. And once you fix that, if you're good in putting reviews up and those kind of things, you probably get also all related business. So I do think if you don't have a niche, try reputation management, because I have a local business too, and we are very careful on reputation. And if they spend a lot of money in AdWords and they have a bad reputation, that AdWords money is wasted. So who is able to start using the software tomorrow? I shall tonight. I see a lot of tonight. Yes, it is so easy to use. In 5 minutes, you are able to set up a campaign. I guarantee you. Once you have defined your niche, you will you can set up a campaign. I think the most time consuming is define a nice email to target. The reviews at the moment are not 100% available. There's an update, but it's not released yet. Pitch has it, and once that update has been released, you will see more reviews, and you will also see more bad reviews, which you can use for your reputation marketing. So so Randy asked when we are going to get together again. So I'm very flexible to get this going. I want to have the software tested within a week to find the bugs, and if you find something what is not working or it's not logic or missing, my business partner name is Erik Linders, is a 50-50% company, and I have a business with him since 2009, and we developed other software programs, and he's working full time on it. So really, and it is since December, so for 6 months we worked on this software to create, and so I really focused to bring this on the market as a nice product. And so I'm looking for your feedback, what is working, what is not working. I also looking for success stories. So if you have a response with a certain email or niche, that would be helpful to share with others to use the software so they also become successful. No, Rach, you don't put me on the spot. I'm very open with everything. So not, but under the search, what does the page option actually do? So search, pages found, pages search. Is that what you referring to, Rach? Yes. So it doesn't spin. It search. So it looks to the HTML code for emails, and it does. Of course, it does it in a certain smart way that you get, or the up and down arrow here. Oh, okay. It searches now 2 pages deep. So that means on the home page it finds links, and then on the second subpage it finds links. But you can also go and level deeper. It will take much more time, and we found out that lower than 2 pages deep doesn't make sense anymore to find the email. The chance that you find a contact email address lower than 3 pages deep is very low. So, but default is 2. Very good question, Rich. I see you have good eyes. So, so Randy was asking, when can we get together again? So I'm pretty open. So type please in the chat box when you guys think we should have another get together. So Rachel is flexible. Terry say Monday, Tuesday, midweek or next week. Frank, yeah, because you start Monday. Yeah, so today is it Thursday, and by end of next week, I think we should have some results and some feedback. So Tuesday, actually, we have an Lead Tracker Jack go to webinar scheduled. I'm assuming you guys have signed up for that. So let's schedule something then for next Wednesday. And if who wants 8 o'clock EST or 9 o'clock EST? Who's in for 8 and who's in for 9? Okay, I see either one. I see 8, I see 9, I see a little bit more than more 9s than 8. So Susan and Rich, if we do at 9, does it work for you? So let's I will schedule next Wednesday at 9 o'clock EST time for the next review. And I really hope you're going to start tonight and report any bugs with the software or what is missing or what is not clear, because there are always things that need to be improved, and I hope you guys will find them. Yeah, in this case, I'm okay that you report the bugs in the Facebook group. Normally, I don't like that because sometimes things are personal or so, but I think our intent is also to learn from each other, and I prefer actually that you report them in the Facebook group if that is not possible, or you have some information what is dedicated to your niche and you don't want to share it. You can also send an email to support@leadtrackerjack.com. So either way, but I think we should have that Facebook group active, and also have each other committed to take action, because only when you take action you see results. That's nobody who I know in the world became rich because they didn't take action, except the Queen. So let's. I think I skipped some questions, and I didn't do that by purpose, but I wanted to finish first topic by topic. Let's see if I. So if you can retype your question in the box if I missed it. Okay, yeah, what does search database do? Okay. When all the information gets stored in the database in the back, and when you go search for the painter, it will also search for information on the website, but it might be that company is not advertising after when the business is closed. So then it finds them in the database too, because you run another test during the day, and then it found that business. So it always finds the most best results. So you have to think a little bit. Some business advertise during the day or only in the morning, or maybe not in the weekend. So you might want to rerun that search a couple of times. Okay, when we do the search, do we have to click on the business to get? No, the phone number typically is listed in Google Places, and typically the business is listed in Google Places. So then that phone number for most business is available. If you target local businesses, there's a high chance that the software will find that phone number. But if it doesn't find, and we have here that information, you can enter it. You can call, you can find out where most time that business is available, but select any other. So you can find out, or you get an email back, and in the footer they have the email, they have the phone number. You can enter that phone number here. But most local businesses are listed in Google Places. Any other question which I missed? So do you guys think this will help you to get clients? So I know a couple of you guys are experienced in internet marketing. That is why I selected you. So yes, this will I started the recording, so I didn't forget that. If everything goes well, this will be recorded and saved. With GoToWebinar, it's not always guaranteed. Yes. I'm not sure if you need to get out of internet marketing, but I think with this software you have a great, how do you call that, something what other local internet marketers doesn't have, and it's easy for you to find those businesses who need your help and have a marketing budget. Yes, Will is downloading now, and once you have downloaded, enter your email address and go to settings, and there is an update here, and you need also to install the update. And it depends on, depending on your virus scanner, you might need to pause that to install the update. On my machine, I need to pause it, and I have no idea how to solve that. So probably you can white label the software in the virus scanner. I haven't found that. So the recording will be posted in the Facebook group. I don't have you guys in the autoresponder, so I will. My Facebook group, of our Facebook group, is our way to communicate. Yeah, either questions, results, whatever you have, the Facebook group is our way to stay in touch with each other. So then I think you should check it once per day and put your question, whatever you have. What is your success rate if you are make a test run? My situation, I wish I would have this software a couple of years ago. I have to build it on a traditional way, and my customers find me because of my reputation. I hardly need to market myself anymore. And once you have 50 customers, they do the work for you. Like your guys do the work for me eventually with my software. But when you start off or you want to expand, that is the way to do it. And it also depends on your copywriting to convert them. And from your guys, I like to get that feedback and the success stories using the software. Does that make sense, Henry? Henry, do you already have, I forgot your background, do you already have customers? Yeah, a few, yes. And what is your niche, Henry? What is your, or what is your background? I'm not sure if you were on the webinar from the first minute, but are you after creating mobile website, insurance, health insurance, and real estate? Okay. Health insurance and real estate. So what is your offer to those companies? Are you using Craigslist to bring new customers for real estate? Is that your strategy? Or are you checking the website or SEO? Where are you after that to help them? Are you doing Google AdWords? What is your service? Email campaigns and webinars. Now, if you are an expert in email campaigns, you're probably good in converting those business to get them in your funnel. And I suppose with webinars, you do training webinars. Is that to customers or is that to business or is that for training? So, those things you have to consider a little bit from what is my service, what can I contribute to the company, and see what they are missing the ball. What about searching if they have a video on their website? That's actually a good question, Terry. Is your service to create videos for certain niches? Is that your niche, Terry? Yes, I'm PayPal. So we can add the feature that looking for a YouTube video and maybe also other formats because they all start with a certain code and we read the code. It will not be in the first release, but we can have that in the future. So you see the software is just, let's say, version 1, and by all those feedback, what your niche is and what you're after, what works, we can add it in an update. So that's how how the software will expand. And we are in business since 2009. We have several softwares, so this will be this is not an WSO product that doesn't work after 3 months anymore. That is why we pay so much attention to updates and all those kind of things in the background. And it's all with licenses, and so it's very protected and all kind of things. So are there any questions? Thank you, Terry, for joining the webinar and let me know your results in Facebook. Any other questions before I close the webinar? We are now 1 hour on your way. So I don't see any new questions anymore. Feel free to ask for more questions in Facebook. I will check them regularly during the day. And I'm working now on the replay and put them in Facebook group too. One more thing. Don't share this with anybody what the software is. Keep this as a secret for you guys, and take benefit from it. Okay? Thank you so much for all your time and getting this tested out. Have a good night.